Hello guys, my name is TimGot and we are here today with an A-44 review. This tank is a tier 7 Russian medium tank, and this tank is one of my new favorite tier 7 tanks. This tank, I actually unlocked the object 461, the frying pan, as you guys know, and I didn't sell this tank because I don't know, it's different, it's fun. The gun itself isn't that really great, but the mobility, the speed limits, the armor itself, it's just so good. I really enjoy this tank. Like, this is one of my second tier 7 favorite tanks. Like, I have my Comets, love that tank to pieces, but this tank is different and it feels good in my hands. Like, I really like it, how it's handles, how it drives, how it reacts to stuff. It is really good, and I really like that about this tank. So let's go over to the stats. This tank has 1,100 hit points, and that's pretty normal. It isn't that much, but it's more than enough, because you do get really good hull armor, at least in the front. Your turret is pretty much shit, but if people actually shoot you in the hull, they can actually bounce. You can actually bounce shots, and it's really amazing. I really love that about this tank. So it almost weighs 40 tons, 39 tons, and that means you can ram some tier 6 tanks, some tier 5 tanks, and I can actually show it to you guys that you can actually ram in this tank. So let's go over to that. So here is the replay, and as you can see, I just killed a Hellcat, and we are playing on the Sands River. So this is I'm gonna show on this map how you actually can ram people and get away with that fairly simply. And so right now I'm just trying to find a target here, and the matchup is pretty damn good. I'm playing with Edge and Hall, and this game I didn't really take it serious, and I was like, I want to ram people, and I just rammed people like crazy. I went from one target to the another one. First ram, you'll see, nah, just unlucky guy. Then I see a lot of tanks, and of course my driving skills, as usual, OP, and I find a rock on the maps, as usual. So I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that. There are 3 tanks camping on one side. I don't want to meet them. So I was like, okay, the C-34 is alone. Let me say hello to him. As you can see, accuracy on the move isn't that great. First thing I do, ram, do 130 damage to him. Don't even get damage back from him. Put a shot into him, but don't finish him off in time. And I just try and hide him behind houses. I guess there's no point of me attacking right now. I try to kill T-34, but I completely miss, luckily. So I see the SU-100s. I'm trying to snipe him, but it doesn't really work out. He's behind a hill, so I have no shots on him. So I see the ELC pushing in. I was like, okay, he's a great distraction, so I can just go in there and just get him. So that's what I pretty much did. I just went in there and I got him. I put a shot on the move again. It didn't work out that great. The SU ignores me completely, and that's a bad thing to do. That is a bad thing to do. I ram him. He dies, surprisingly. And as you can see, we completely lost our left side, and it does really suck, but I'm just pushing. I really want to push this side real hard. So I'm like, nah, shooting is overrated. I can just ram him. Up, ram. I'm like, okay. I can still ram. I didn't see the Hummel, like, right next to me. I don't know. I was tunnel visioning right there. I didn't see the Hummel in my back. So I'm like, okay, KV-2 is coming for me. I want to get the KV-2. So I aim for him. I do a snapshot. I hit him. He puts a E3 shot into me, tracks me, and I do have repair skills, so I get repaired in time. Still in tunnel vision, guys, as you can see. This is tunnel vision. You go for one target, you forget about everybody else on the map, and that's a bad thing to do. Never tunnel vision, guys. So yeah, you can ram with this tank real hard, believe me. I had a lot of games where I can just ram tanks, tier 5 tanks, like T-49s, stonks, and stuff like that. And it works out great. So let's go over back to the review. Okay, so as you guys saw, this tank can do some ramming, as you guys. That was, yeah. This tank can take some, because it has the speed, it has the mobility, and it weighs 39 tons. It can go into somebody, do a lot of damage to him, shoot at the same time, and you can it's just perfect. That's why I love this tank. You can just, yeah, this tank is just amazing overall. The engine power is 600, and that is really good. The acceleration on this tank is really good. The power to weight ratio is also really good. It isn't that great, but it's, for me, it's more than enough. It's more than enough for this tank. And the speed limit is 59, and that is really good. You actually reach 59. Not always, but you will reach it sometimes. Going uphill with this tank is also pretty good. It isn't that slow going uphill. Just reverse speed is 44, and that is a lot. That is really a lot. Looking at some other tier 9 medium tanks. This one has 52 traverse speed. This tank is crazy. Yeah. In the future, guys, we'll be doing a review about the Object 461. If I'm correct, it's fully upgraded. Oh, actually, now it's fully upgraded. There you go. So, yeah, now I need to get a perfect game in this tank so I can show off how this tank reacts in tier 8 games. But we'll be doing that in the future. But let's go back to the A-44. So, this tank has 150 hull armor in the front, and that is a lot for a tier 7 tank. Remember, this tank is a tier 7 medium. And look at that, and look at that. Believe me, you can take K1S shots and then don't get bent, and it's so good. I really like that. You can just go on a heavy tank. Don't be scared of him, because some shots will bounce if you actually angle your tank correctly. But remember, your turret has nothing. 90 in the front, 90 in the side, and 90 in the back. So your turret has nothing. They can pretty much bang you through the turret. But some people still shoot you in the hull, like, not, how to say this, 70% of the people still shoot you in the hull. Like, you have that 30% that goes straight through because they're actually smart and know where to shoot you. But the other 70% actually just tries to shoot you hull, and most of them actually bounce, and that's the fun part about driving this tank. The side armor on this tank isn't that great. It's only 60, and the rear armor is also 60. So the only armor you got on this tank is the frontal, and that is pretty much it. And you need to use that to your advantage. Also, this turret can go completely 360, so it doesn't have the disadvantage like the Object 461 has. The Object 461 can only turn with the turret until here and there. So it sucks. You're not able to turn it completely 360 with this turret. But with the A-44 you can actually do that, and that's a fun aspect to this tank. Let's go over to the gun. So, the gun itself, it's the T150 gun, or the KB5 gun, as you guys know. It's pretty good. It isn't that great. Accuracy is pretty bad. Aiming time is pretty bad. But you have pretty good penetration on tier 7 and really good damage on a tier 7 tank. And the gun pretty much makes the tank. The gun plus mobility and speed. No point of sniping with this gun. No point. Try to be in the front. Try to be a brawler. Like, try to be a brawler. I play this tank like a complete brawler, just going in, taking shots, doing damage to people, and try getting some shots into your hull where the people can bounce you. And it worked out pretty damn well. Like, I had a lot of fun playing this tank. I can actually show you that I was not bad when I played this tank. Let's see. So yeah, A-44. There you go. 120 games, 63% win rate, and 900 average experience every game, and also 1,500 damage every game. So I wasn't bad at this tank, not at all. And I really like this tank, how it can be so aggressive. It's so good at being aggressive. And you know me, as you guys know me, I really like being aggressive with my tanks. I am a medium player. I do like playing aggressive. I really do. Let's just go to tier 7 so you guys don't see my RDs. Oops, okay. Let's go to medium tanks. Okay, now you don't see my RDs. I don't have RDs. God damn it. Okay. So, the rate of fire is normal. It's not that great, but it's normal. Your real time is 8.8 seconds, so that's pretty damn good. Your turret reverse speed is 38, and that is pretty fast. You have also 370 fuel range. That is pretty normal. It isn't that great, but remember, it's a Russian tank, and it's also a tier 7 tank. So 370 fuel range is more than enough. And the single range is 525. It's not that great, but it's normal. It's good. So that's pretty much the A-44 on the stats-wise. So let me show you guys one of my games where I had a lot of fun, and hope you guys are going to have the same thing. So let's go over to the replay. Okay, here is the replay. So I'm playing on Fisherman's Bay. I'm playing again with Hull and Edge. Those games happened in like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I'm not really sure when it happened, but I really like this game. It shows off how good this tank is, like the mobility wise, the speed wise, the armor wise, the gun wise, and I really want to show it off. And this doesn't really happen that much, but I play this map pretty aggressive. If I get a like that snapshot though, worked out pretty damn good. Like I play on this map really aggressive, and I go into spots where people don't really expect me to go. I aimed up for him, finish him off. I like going to the spot if I'm top tier with my tank, and it's a medium tank, because from this spot you can be really aggressive for people that are right here, or people that are right there. So this spot is really aggressive. Not every tank is capable of doing it. Some tanks are capable of doing it, and mine is pretty much perfect for this kind of stuff. Edge is with me because he has a fast tank, but yeah, Hall is all the way in the back with his black print, still driving slowly. Yeah, the tank itself, the Black Prince, it's a really good tank. It's just a really slow tank. So I put a shot into Churchill, and he tries to shoot me, but I'm angling my armor. You can actually side scrape with this tank and bounce more shots. Put another shot into him, and I go back into my side scrape position. And people like, I got more and more people just shoot me on my hill. They don't try on my turret. The Churchill 1 had shots on my turret, but he didn't even try shooting me there, so that was his mistake right there. I ignore the Churchill 1 right now, and I want to get this IS. The IS isn't even using the Top Gun, as you guys can see. I got a shot from him right into my hull. Unlucky shot. I tried to angle, but I wasn't in time. So I put another shot into the IS. I finish him off. And the Churchill attacks the attacks Edge, and I'm like, yep, that's not gonna happen. I ram him. I do 77 damage to him by ramming, and I only received 21 damage from him. So yeah, ramming with this tank, it is possible, and it works out really damn good. So right now, as you guys can see, a lot of their tanks are at the 1, 2, 3 line. They're just hanging around, they're just having a cup of coffee. I don't even know what they're doing, but I will be showing off the gun. It can be accurate sometimes, not always. It's gonna be more RNG wise right here because it's 0.45 accuracy. That is terrible. That is just terrible. I'm not even joking. So I see D34, he's AFK, so I don't really focus on him. I see the VK pushing up on Edge, and I try to help him, but because I have no gun suppression, because I'm a Russian tank, I'm not really capable of doing that. So I try to stay down the hill because people are still camping on the G2 and K2, so I don't want to go out there and get shot by them. So I'm just staying behind this hill, trying to kill this VK. Put a shot into him, fix him off, right in time, and our Panzer IV survives. Lucky guy. So 10 shots, 2,300 damage. It's going pretty damn well. So I want to come out here to put a shot into the T-34, but I get immediately shots back into me, so I'm like, okay, nope, let's not do that again. So I go completely back, and I try relaxing. Try relaxing. There's no point of me doing super stuff right now because I'm perma spotted by the T-34. So yeah. At least he's actually doing something from the team. He's AFK completely or disconnected. But he's spotting me, so yeah, he's doing a good job right now. Also, in some occasions, you can do some. You don't need to show your whole frontal armor to get a shot. You can go out with your back, try to get a shot because you will show less of your tank, if you know what I mean. And now we'll be doing that in the seconds here, if I remember correct. So our team is just relaxing. They're not really pushing up. The suck in the back. I think he's having a beer right now. He's not really playing. So I'm just like waiting for the spots to happen because I can shoot from here. I can shoot from here, but I just want to get the spots right now. I really do. I want to get the spots on them so I can actually shoot them. I'm just trying to finish them off with this T-34. As you can see, I'm trying to show off my back so you don't see as much of my tank. As he shoots, he completely misses. I put a shot into him. So you can see you can snipe with this tank. It does really work, but not always. It's more about RNG if you are using this gun. So I put a shot again, and I hit him. Surprisingly, I actually do hit him right there. Really beautiful shot. The Turtle is trying to finish off the T-34, but he's missing for some reason on a standing target, because why the hell not? And as you can see, our team is winning right now, and that's really good. I see the SU. He is facing me, but he gets an easy 8 in his back, so he turns back to him. And now I can put shots into him. As you can see, I don't use my whole tank. Like, I don't go out with my whole tank just to get the shots. I'm just using my back. I'm using the environment around me to get the shots happening on the SU. So I put again a random shot, and it doesn't work. Doesn't work out that good. So I'm here. I'm like, okay. I want to get my top gun here. I want to get my top gun. So I see the AMX, and I want to put a shot at him because I really want my top gun. I deserve this top gun. So I'm like, give me my top gun. God damn it. So I try to put a shot at the T-34, and with 0.45 accuracy, you're not gonna hit him. It's just not gonna happen. But I just took the risk by shooting and hoping to hit him. So at this moment, I'm like, okay, there's no point of me staying there anymore. Let me push up to the rock and have some cover there and be a bit closer so I can actually hit the targets better, you know? So I know that at this moment, I know that the SU is right here, and I know this rock will protect me from the SU, and same for the T-34. That's why I'm using the rock as my help, if you know what I mean. I put a random shot, but it doesn't work. So I go back. I try to sidescape because I don't want to get killed. I have no shots on him, so I'm like, oh damn, let me push up. I want to get my kill. So I start pushing up. I see the SU. I aim in, but I have no gun impression. Finally, some gun impression. I put a shot, and I get the top gun. Awesome. And I'm like, oh, thank God I got my top gun. I was so happy when I got it. So happy. So right now, this is pretty much like, yeah, we're just cleaning up. We're just trying to find the AMX so we can finish him off, and the game will be done. AMX is surprisingly a sneaky ninja, and he got away somehow. Like, he got away. Like, I don't know how I did not spot him. Like, you will see the AMX in a second here. He actually got away somehow. I have no idea. So he's not any... We thought he was going to be in K1, but he's not there. Surprisingly. So I'm like, what? How did he escape? So I'm like, okay. If he's not here, he probably is going somewhere there. I was thinking like, okay, he needs to be here somewhere close. So I start turning out around my tank. So I'm like, he needs to be here. Like, I know he's somewhere here close. Then I see the AMX getting spotted. I don't even know how he bypassed everybody. Like, I don't even know how that worked out. But he was like, I'm like, I don't care about the AMX. Let me try to get some cap. But I was like, nope, kill. First, I was thinking smart and just going to the cap. But then my retarded light went on and was like, kill him. You know? So, yeah, I'm going to kill him. I'm just trying to get a kill shot on him because Stuck isn't pushing. Stuck can take a shot from him and finish him off, but he isn't doing that. So I'm like, okay, I will push this. I have no problems with that. So I see the AMX, but of course I'm not in time. And I'm like, okay then. Jump time! Yay! That was a terrible jump. That's 1 out of 10. Let's go over to the after battle reports. So here are the after battle reports, and as you can see, I had a pretty awesome game there. Almost 2,000 experience, Top Gun, and 53,000 credits. Overall, this game was, for me personally, really good. I think this game was one of my best games ever. I already got my ace tanker a long time ago, and I didn't even do that much stuff when I got my ace tanker. I only got like 3,000 damage, and This game I even got more, so I'm not able to get my ace tanker again. So overall, I did pretty good. I got 3,725 damage. I fired 19 shots, only missed 3 times. Out of the 16 shots, I penetrated 16 times, doing 3,725 damage. I received 4 hits. 3 shots did ban me, and 1 just tracked me or bounced me. Just unlucky shots. Not sure why to ban me like that. Like, mostly shots bounce easier, but I just got unlucky sometimes. And I also traveled almost 4 kilometers, so I was not standing still with my tank, not at all. I am an aggressive person. That sounds okay. I'm not an aggressive person, guys, okay? I'm an aggressive player. I'm not aggressive. I'm like a teddy bear, okay? I'm not aggressive. So, yeah, overall, this game is pretty awesome. The auto repair doesn't cost shit. Ammo supply, pretty much nothing. 19 shots, only 5,000. That is just nothing. And you can also make money at the same time. So overall, if you want to have fun and try something out different, like completely different, not like the comments. I love my comments, but if you want to try something out different, go for the A-44. It is a really fun tank, and if you want to try it out, you can always do it. If not, it's your decision. But me going for this line, I'm actually really happy because I'm loving the frying pan. I'm loving the Object 461. Awesome, awesome tank. We'll be doing a review about in the future. I just need to get that perfect game so I can show it off to you guys. But this was the A-44 review. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and comment. What do you guys think about the A-44? Do you guys think this tank is good enough to be at your 7 or not? But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.